There was an episode of The Simpsons back in 1992 where Homer Simpson sued a restaurant because they wouldn't serve him anymore, even though the restaurant said it was an all-you-can-eat night. All right, so here it is 20 years later, and life imitates art, because there's a guy in Wisconsin who is suing a place because they had an all-you-can-eat fish fry, and they said, well, we served the guy 12 pieces of fish, and then we said, well, we don't have any more. Now, the guy is 6'6", he weighs 350 pounds, but the point is he can eat a lot of fish, and he should have been served more fish. And as a matter of fact, the restaurant did manage to find 8 more pieces of fish, and the guy ate them all, so all 20 pieces of fish. But he's still not happy. He goes back 2 days later, and he's protesting outside the restaurant, saying it's false advertising. And I want to say something. I can relate to him because I was in Miami recently. I went to the Miami Marlins game. And this is the inaugural year for their brand new stadium, Marlins Stadium. So they put out the brochures that all the people get when you walk in, and it tells you everything that's on all the levels of the stadium and where to find things, and it gives you their policies too. So anyhow, the alcohol policy. I wanted to pay attention to that because, I like to go to the baseball game and drink beer. So the alcohol policy says that they will stop serving beer at the end of the 7th inning. That's what it says, stated right there in their policy. So it's the 7th inning, and there's one out, and the game is tied 2-2. Now this is the bottom of the 7th inning, but there's one out. Game is tied 2-2. And I'm thinking, well, okay, I'm going to be here for a little while because, if it's a tie game, who knows how many innings it's going to go. I'm going to go get one more beer. So I go up to the concession stand, and I said, I'll have a beer, please. Budweiser. And they said, no. I said, what do you mean, no? And they said, we stopped serving beer. And I said, but it's the policy of the park that you stop serving beer at the bottom of the 7th inning. It said at the conclusion of the 7th inning, alcohol sales will cease. Sorry, sir, can't help you. So I went to another concession stand, same thing. We stopped serving beer. So they just randomly decided, I guess, with one out at the bottom of the 7th, that they would stop serving beer. So I'm prepared like the guy in Wisconsin that is protesting outside the all-you-can-eat fish joint, that it's false advertising. Next time I go to Marlins Stadium, I'm going to stand outside the stadium with my little sign that says, beer. Get beer before 6. Get beer before 6. Because it's false advertising. It's like Big Worm says in Movie Friday to Smokey. Smokey, it's the principle of the thing.